My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate in 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Well, I mean, yeah, that does sound bad. What do you want to do? What do you want us to do instead? Drop an enormous atomic bomb on them? Twice? Uh-oh. Whee! Oh boy.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women. Possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
All right.
Mouthpiece torch strips off me at the grand jury. Case is thrown.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you, bantering with the boys. Comes a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Oh, snap.
Stop just ahead.
Hello, friends.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Okay.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, you'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to Central Receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay.
Hey, out of the way, boss.
Well, let's have us a
If
look-see
you're looking
roundy
for the
then.
coroner, he's down by the crash site.
What do you think, tow truck man?
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
All right. Anything? Hey there, Mr. Photog. What's your deal? No chat? All right, fine. No chat. Interesting. So... Can't help but notice a distinct lack of vibrating tire marks or anything. There is indeed nothing vibrating at me, which is a bit of a surprise. I kind of want to get stuff to vibrate at me before I go talk to people. So, this I assume will be fine, right? We can just, oh, no? Game's going to be mad if I sigh.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Well, what do we have here? I'm sorry.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Oh. Oh, that's horrendously uncomfortable. What do we have here? Oh. Dear Jesse, please, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and can be very proud, but you're still his little girl and he loves you. He didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear.
She's a long way from home.
Not made for Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood. You might get yourself raped in Hollywood. It's Hollywood. Never mind. I just want to be just like Clara Bow. You grew up and married. You realized you've never been... Yeah, okay, fine. Aunt Junie's looking after you. Can't help worrying. The world is a very dangerous place, especially ones with their underwear in vehicles. Okay. Yeah. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting some... Molly's bright... Okay. So Camille wants Jesse to come home. Interesting. Bad time to be Camille. It appears Mercedes is very angry.
Really?
Okay. U68MTL. Reasonable. Sure is a license plate. Oh, yeah. Looks like you could bonk yourself.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Yeah.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Okay. Does lend credence to the got drugged theory. Anything vibrating at me over here? No. Check out collision site? No. Okay.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
I'm sorry?
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
No, Shakespeare
Is it
jokes?
real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Okay. So we've
What's
got
it made from?
Fancy shrunken
Plaster
head.
of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor.
Oh, hey.
Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Oh, hey. I see. Creepy head
Someone
guy
managed
there.
to tip their ride straight off a cliff. If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Bukowski, were you not listening to the medical guy when he just flat out said that this was definitely not drunk driver careen off a cliff and was instead very obviously attempted murder? Because, it appears as though there was a very obvious attempt at murder.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Oh, poor Bukowski. All right. So this June, she's looking at us. That's about it. All right, fine.
You
Tell
get
me about
paid
your
by the hour
doping
for doing
thoughts.
nothing.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn.
Okay.
No wonder I feel so dopey.
You kind of sound dopey. NGL.
I can't remember.
Traxon is reasonable. I fully believe that.
Who drugged you, Mrs. McAfee?
You really are a cute detective, but a little too naive for my taste.
Uh-oh. Nope, I got an X for believing a person. Welp.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Okay. Oh, you just looked away. Now you're kind of all smug and self-satisfied. You're doing the downy looky. What do I have in my notebook here? Well, I mean, I do have this letter. Does that count as a j'accuse? That might count as a j'accuse.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
I sure might.
I didn't think so. You should be more careful. Behind the glitz, this can be a very rough old town.
Okay.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
That smells like stinky bullcrap, and now you're looking away like lion.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Thank you. Thank you. We actually learned a thing.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
No. Absolutely not. It's not a thing that we'll be doing. Although you are just blinking and looking right at me, so okay, fine, I'll good cop it.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
That's another...
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in?
You could say that.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are under the influence of narcotics and that you are withholding information from the police.
My husband is going to want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Great.
11K Roger, en route.
Let's do that then. It appears, as the game goes on, that suspects are becoming more subtle in their movements, which means it's harder for me to tell if they're obviously lying to me, and also the accused mechanic still doesn't fully make sense. And also I'm bad at this game. These are all things.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Convenient.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
Where is the telephone?
A little.
Do you know who I am?
Head trauma, soft tissue damage sustained, car accident, residual traces of chloral hydrate in bloodstream. Ooh. External bruising to genitals and other signs of... Oh, no. Oh, video game. Oh. Well, her pulse has calmed down. That's probably good. BP's normalized.
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me and not saying anything.
Okay. Chloral hydrate in bloodstream. Do not administer further sedatives without... Yeah, okay.
Hello, Jessica? My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Jessica, you're very obviously lying to me, Jessica. What do we have here? Well, nothing happened, huh? I mean, I don't want to accuse and present, but it feels as though, like, okay, I'll accuse and present evidence of abuse. How about that? That's a little more Couthful. There's slightly more Couth.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
You're totally obviously lying to me. You got abused.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Also, she didn't. Like, she plainly, obviously didn't, Cole. Like, okay.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June.
No, they didn't.
They trust her to take care of me.
No, they... Jessica.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
We have a letter from your mother saying, fuck your stupid aunt.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
I will say, just in general, Cole is being much nicer and gentler about this than, like, society writ large in the 1940s would probably be, but also,
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
And? I mean, that's true, and yet you're also just looking off as though you're lying to me. Do I have any more proof of it? No? No. Okay. I kind of don't want to bad cop this chick, but also... You know... My instincts have been weird lately, and wrong.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
God damn it! It's probably mostly my fault that time.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Okay, so camera is like really zooming in to make sure that we get a nice good look at the lying lady's lying face.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
Cole?
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Oh my fucking
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
There's no part, you stupid idiot.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Oh.
There she goes. Come on.
Do we get to tail her? Do we have to not scare her? Do we get to bring back Rockstar's favorite gimmick, the Spook-O-Meter? Tail the suspect from a safe distance. The icon will flash if you are tailing too closely, slipping too far behind, or attracting attention by driving recklessly. Oh my god, it's a Spook-O-Meter!
Something. Ah, that's it. We're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off.
Pardon me.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Starting to wonder if Junie and Jessica's parents might have been put up to this. Nah.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
That person hit me, for the record. I wasn't even at fault for that one.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Okay. Lady, you can't hire a hitman to...
Sure, I got the film.
Oh, there's film? You didn't tell me there was film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Uh-oh.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL cleared.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
I'm gunning it. Sirening it. Oh, and of course it's 803. He's on the fucking 8th goddamn floor.
The cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Thank you. Also, are you bleeding? You should get someone to look at that.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
803. Aha.
Give it up! LAPD!
Oh, hey.
I'm
Hey,
about to
you
break
punched my hat off. Now I just mash X a bunch of times until you're punched out. Christ. Someday I'll
Are you
be
injured,
able to
Mrs. Bishop?
without losing
I'm
my
all
hat.
right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
Awful lot of mess, and also a saddle.
Presented to Mark.
With thanks from Silver Screen Props for Gay Cowboys. Oh my god, he made the original Brokeback Mountain. Also, hey look, my hat. What do we have here?
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
It's a check made out to Lorna Alpgood? Walspa? No, okay. So here's a check for $20,000 that we're just gonna leave on the floor of. I feel like that's important. We might want to. Okay. Oh hey, a picture.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
They're probably the dudes
My
who own the prop
husband,
store.
Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Hopgood? Marlon Hopgood is related to the person who named Hopgood to whom a check for $20,000 was made out. Oh, more picture times.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Okay.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut.
Hey now.
She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Okay. I tend to believe that you're telling the truth here, actually. Yeah. Yeah, you're not doing any hemi-haw. You just seem as though a person who told a thing. Yeah, I think you're probably just telling the truth, and I'm bad at this game, so...
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Mark appears to have good taste. But that was an X! I don't... What about her mannerism tells me that that was a lie? I don't fucking get it.
Can we get on with this, please?
Where's Mark?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Okay, so you're not looking away. You're not like, being like, hiding from the questioning. You just told me a thing. Seems reasonable. It's imminently plausible. You're looking right at me.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
And that's a check mark. For reasons like, I saw no chin lifting. I saw no... Alright, what do you know about this check?
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Now this time, she's all like downy, and now I notice the chin thing. So it's like, okay, that's a tell? All right. Do I have any proof of this? I don't have any proof. Okay, she asks, am I sure? I am sure because I have a check with her name on it, which should mean I accuse and present the check, right?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
How?
Do I? Would you like to prove that, Detective?
It's a good fucking question, Cole. How does this I don't have that. I absolutely don't have that.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Is that a check mark? Okay, that's a check mark. Fine. Okay.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Okay. I don't notice the same kind of smuggy, chinny-uppy, so maybe he was just lying to you.
The girl is named Jessica Hamilton. She was drugged. You should tell me what you know, Mrs. Bishop.
My husband is no saint, Detective. He's going to have to atone for his own sins.
And that's an X.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
She gave no indication that she was lying. She didn't have the obvious. The game is not being consistent with the things the game told me the game would do. Or I'm a fucking idiot.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
All right, silver screen props. Away we go.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Really, Cole? Because you seem to be believing them an awful lot. Silver screen props.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
All possibilities. Hey, I found the Mayfair Hotel. Good for me. Like, I don't want to just fall back on the lazy default, oh, I screwed up, the game must be bad. There's got to be something I'm not rocking. I should stop using that term. Twitter has ruined that term, which is a shame because it's a good term. Oh, hi there. That's an enormous bar.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way. Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Oh, snap. Why'd you call the guy who looks like he's from a Three Stooges short a knucklehead? It's a little on the nose, don't you think? Oh, hi.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Well, that's show business, Cole. Okay, so we found the chloral hydrate pills. That's tremendous.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Great.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
This has gotten increasingly uncomfortable.
It can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Interesting. Also, yeah, does your camera have 360-degree range of motion? Because, the dumpster isn't like a secret entrance chute or nothing, but hold on. Why is something vibrating at me? Wait a second. Oh. It's a fake wall. And now I'm in the room. Sorry. It's a very impressive presumable prop sword. Possible not actual prop.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Oh boy. Oh, do you have actual film of you? Oh boy. Oh boy.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Oh, wait, something vibrated at me. Yup, it's the shot of the bat. Okay, well, that's just lovely. We've got more heads.
So this is where you sprang from.
Yeah-huh. Cutscene vision!
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up. I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer?
Man, the guy who played Elliot Stemple on Suits is mad.
The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not great. That's not great. So, Mr. Shitbag. So.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
You haven't seen him around here in a while. You want to go with that? What do we got? We've got Mark Bishop's reported to be on set. Interesting. We do have a film canister marked Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton. That seems plausible. So, you want to stick with that? Haven't seen him around in a while?
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Oh. Well, he didn't demand to see proof, so maybe that accuse was false.
Looks like I made a mistake.
Okay. Well, I still think you're full of crap.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
And well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
Where's Bishop?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Seems perfectly fine, but I don't trust anything. Community says good cop, sure.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Uh-huh.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Cole, his jacket is less ugly than yours. He wins.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business.
Mm-hmm.
You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm
only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch.
Oh.
So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Yeah, Bukowski's talking tough here. Bukowski's in with the mob, probably. But we're going to learn that eventually.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Oh,
shit! Get us out of here!
Or we're just being fired upon by them now, actually.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
All right, well, I think this straight line idea isn't working out the best. Hello, friend. No, don't you pit maneuver me.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Gotta go. Oh, sorry.
Way to lose those fools, Phelps.
Yikes.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Oh, hi. Nope. We're going this way now. Haha! We've evaded you. You dipshits. You can't catch me. You can totally catch me.
Make a move. We're sitting ducks here.
They're faster than me, actually. They're gaining on me. Well, it was a good idea. Out of my way, I'm a cop! Hey, how do you feel about getting a face-on collision with a fuck? Oh, that's not what I intended. Oh. Okay, well. Alright, we'll do it this way then. Jerk bags. Bags of jerk.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
Christ.
Jesus, Bishop started
So,
a goddamn war.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Steve, we're, my car's kind of... Steve, how do we... How do we do that? This is a Rockstar game. Pardon me, citizen. The Los Angeles Police Department requires the use of your vehicle.
Out of the car. Police.
Oh my God, that works. This car has been requisitioned by the LAPD.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Beep beep, out of my way, I'm a cop. Christ.
There's the slippery bastard now.
Oh, hey.
No. God damn it.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8.
Where'd you go, bud?
The abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing
Need you to come back here.
on foot. Code 3.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
How exactly is Bukowski calling? Maybe he found a phone box. The game went out of its way to note that we weren't going to receive radio dispatches in a civilian automobile, which, I mean, does make sense. Cole.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
Cole, it would be very nice if your legs could move faster than the speed of plot. Okay. Boing. Boing. Sprint and chase and boing. Boing and boing. And sprint and chase and boing. Boing, boing, and sprint and chase and boing, and sprint and chase and boing, and up the ladder boing, and get kicked in the face and boing, and climb and running after him, duh, duh, climbing up the thing, and now we're 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 climbing up the thing, and where'd you go? Fuck! Oh, thank you. Get back here, you motherfucking dick. Get back here, I hate you fucking prick. Get back, you motherfucking prick. We make another boing.
Don't make
and
this
now
any
we
harder
run
on
over
yourself,
here.
Bishop.
Christ on a bucket! Oh! I fell. Get back here. Can I shoot you? No, of course I can't.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
Just shot 19 people 8 seconds ago, but I can't shoot you in the leg. Alright. Boing. Alright, now the thing's gonna fall apart to the right, so we'll boing to the left this time. Haha, I'm smart. Only have to fuck up once to not fuck up the obvious unfuck up. Alright. Round to the corner. Don't fall over the
Hands
thing.
in the air, Bishop.
Collapse
Move
forward
another
gimmick.
inch and you're
Don't
dead.
get close-heated. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank God I've got him.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Oh, crap. All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Oh, of course you do. Great.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Well,
last chance to back the hell down.
No? All right.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Ah, my hat. I lost my hat.
It's this way.
Very important. Give me my hat. Whoop. No, Cole.
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, there.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
My hat!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Cole.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Cole, it's an admirable effort, but I don't think they're... Shoot the barrels to destroy the wall. Why would I do that? Also, my hat! No, Cole, get your hat.
Is this really the best McAfee's got? There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
We have to what? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Kennedy! Come on, it's this way.
I can't hit him.
My hat! And also my me!
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Ooh.
That was a $12 hat.
It was a $12 hat! Cole is upset to have lost his hat. Although now I have a rifle.
LAP.
Fuck you.
Really hurts.
Fuck you, I have rifle. Also, I have bleeding wounds in my shoulders. Should probably be more careful with those. Oh, there's a man.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Shoot him. This man over there with a gun. I should shoot him. Ah, there's a man up there with him. There's a man up there next to exploding red barrels.
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Shut up.
Throw down your...
Okay. Is that man done? Great. Are there more men? There are probably more men.
The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Awesome.
You have to get me out of here.
No, I walked over the hat and the game wouldn't let me pick it up. The hat got shot and destroyed. Cole's very mad about the hat. He said it was a $12 hat.
This is insanity.
I feel like you're gonna break your thumbs doing that, but okay.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
Hey! I like the idea of that, but also, oh shit!
For the love of God, how many are there?
It looks like 4. Something on the order of 4. Oh no! 1.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
It's an elephant
Stay
column?
down.
Huh. Elephant column.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Okay. It's convenient.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
We have a car again? Well, I suppose you could mean the car that we stole to get here in the first place. Not stole, commandeered. I'm a cop.
Find some
I can't
cover.
steal things. I can just do civil asset forfeiture. It's the car that I civil asset forfeitured to get us here. Yeah, that's the
There's an
ticket.
army of them.
Hey, fuck you and your hat. You're not allowed to wear hats in my presence. I'm in mourning. I spent $12 on that hat. Are you alive?
I should have known that stick would blow.
Okay, that was your last dying breath. Okay, fine. It's a weird choice of a last dying breath, but
Get
whatever.
into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Run. Are those friendlies? Oh, well, they're cops, so they're friendly to us.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Oh, hey, shooting gallery. Is there one more behind this car? I think there's one more behind this car. Where's the last? Oh, hey,
Throw down.
you're dead.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Okay. Cole got promoted. And he got his hat back. There are worse days.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. Do you like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
And yet you're taking
This
us
is
here.
Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
God, he's wearing the ugliest fucking suit here.
Would you like a
All the
table, Roy?
times.
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the
Just
door.
in case he didn't figure out that Roy was a dick. Yeah, Roy's a dick.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Oh,
Elsa,
Are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Go, Elsa!
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me?
Gonna look. I look
Evening,
forward
Doc.
to killing this
How's
man.
business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Mm-hmm. Cole's just gonna go along with this for a while. It'll be fine. So I went a whopping 6 out of 14 on the whole questions front. Case is thin without an account of Jessica's ordeal. Well, you know.
Lurkin, go 9-9, would you? Rockabye Lurkin, you're gonna die. I fucking hate you. And your bad eyes. I don't know, I didn't think of the second line there.